What's good, Soul Tribe? Thank you so much for tapping in with me. We are doing a collective energetic name reading today surrounding the energies of the name Lauren, okay? The name Lauren. If you are a first-time viewer, thank you so much for tapping in. Hopefully by the end of this message, you will make the decision to become a subscriber, all right? Would greatly appreciate it if you did that and would love to have you here. Okay, so we're going to get into this energy now, right out the gate. All right, we have a reverse Ten of Pentacles. We got a reverse Queen of Swords, a reverse Emperor. I'm sorry, a Queen of Swords in the upright, a reverse Emperor, and the reverse Lovers. So this is giving me that someone surrounding the energies of the name Lauren is sitting as this Queen of Pentacles, more than likely. Okay, and you are establishing boundaries, your boundaries against this reverse emperor. This could absolutely be a breakup, a split up, a divorce, a breakdown or a collapse in a family dynamic. So this reverse emperor could be anybody, could be a lover, could be a husband, could be a baby daddy, could be your father, it could be anyone. Okay, so we're going to pull way more energies, and we're going to see exactly who this is with this here emperor. But we have the reverse lover, so this is absolutely a separation, and it looks like the Queen of Swords is calling for, or has called for, this separation. Okay, for my sake, I'm going to readjust that, and I'm going to put that there because that's how I'm hearing the story. All right. Now, please keep in mind that I do get multiple stories with the energetic name readings. I am not doing a personal reading. This is just a reading surrounding the energies of the name itself. So that name could be in your life in many different ways. Okay. So take what resonates and leave what does not for somebody else. All right. So let's look at this Queen of Swords. Tell me more, Spirit, about the Queen of Swords. What's going on with her? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So it looks like you are establishing a boundary and you're not nurturing something anymore. Because the Queen of Pentacles is a nurturing energy. It's a motherly energy, a wifely energy. Something has something you have stopped giving to, something you have stopped um attempting to hold together. I heard fall as in the season, fall season, because this is a spring energy card. So in the reverse, it gives me fall season. I don't know if last fall season could be when something came to an abrupt end, or when something came finally to an end, or if something is coming to an end as we are moving into the fall season right now. Okay, so you're sitting as the Queen of Swords, and it looks like there's something you're no longer giving to. Tell me more. Uh, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay, so there's something that you are establishing boundaries that you're no longer giving to, because it seems that you are moving towards something that you are more passionate about. There's a lot of passion here with this Ace of Cups. Or this is letting me know that your boundaries um are being established because what you're no longer giving to is something you used to have passion for. But with this Ace of Cups being in the upright, it's telling me that you still have passion for something, or you have a newfound passion for something. And so you're making the decision to no longer nurture something. Something is collapsing, something is ending. Hmm. Let's look at the reverse emperor. What's going on with him? I have the reverse three of wands and the reverse eight of cups. See, this reverse emperor, now this could be something that you were, okay, let me go back. You're sitting as the Queen of Pentacles, right? So you could be establishing a boundary, putting up your boundaries towards something that you stopped giving to, but this energy wants to come back into your life. So do you see how the second bird at the top is trying to fly back in? It's almost like you stop giving to something and now you look more attractive to somebody. Okay. Mm. Now you look more attractive to someone. And I don't mean physically. I mean energetically. You know how sometimes when people feel like they have you, uh like they're in a relationship with you and they feel like they got you, and they get kind of they take for granted the fact that you are in their life, and they don't really see the full beauty of the energy you are. But then when you go and like really say, okay, I'm not taking that anymore, and you stop giving towards this person, then all of a sudden they have way more passion for you now, all of a sudden. Like all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden they want you more because of how you've shown your level of self-value and self-worth. And so your energy is attractive to someone who wants to come back into your life. And I believe this is this reverse emperor. Because with this reverse three of wands, this is actually energy of making a journey. This is movement. This is moving towards, traveling towards something. Maybe this reverse emperor has already come towards you and has been, with this Queen of Swords energy, has been put in the position to where he has to walk away. He has to walk away from something. This is also given distance. So this could be someone who is at a distance from you. Like y'all don't live in the same city, might not live in the same country, might not live in the same town. So there's some travel here, which is the second bird over here coming in, coming in. So there's some distance between you and this reverse emperor. And maybe they came towards you to see if they could fix something, work on something, but they're now having to walk away from it and go back wherever they came from, because you are absolutely sitting in this Queen of Swords. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please, in reverse. We have the reverse Ten of Wands. And we have the Death card. Okay. So we have the reverse Ten of Wands, which talks about a breakdown in a family dynamic, breakdown of something that two people were working together to build. It became burdensome. Something you may have been working with this emperor to build became burdensome with this reverse Ten of Wands. And maybe this is why, as a Queen of Swords, because this is giving me the energy of ending something, ending the burden, a breakdown of a partnership or collaboration. Could be a love collaboration, could be a family collaboration, could be partners, business partners, but it became burdensome, so it needed to come to an end. And it did come to an end. Clarify the Lovers. Six of Cups. I'm sorry, the Five of Cups in reverse. You, as this Queen of Pentacles, are not at all sad, depressed, hurt over this separation. This was a separation that you needed. You needed to get away from this energy because it was, I don't know what was going on, but if he's sitting in the reverse Emperor, then he may have been a financial burden. He may have been a financial burden. He could have been financially manipulative, emotionally manipulative, overbearing, dominant, all of the above. You know, this is a toxic masculine energy here. So this separation for you is not really it's not a loss that you are not okay with. It's not a loss that you're not okay with. Give me one more on the Five of Cups, please. The reverse Magician, because you knew it wasn't working. You knew, you know it's not working. It wasn't working. It's not gonna work. It wasn't working then. It ain't working now, and it's probably not gonna work in the future. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's not working. So you absolutely called it quits with this reverse Emperor. Yeah. Mm. Let's get some more energies out here. I'm gonna get the Kipperish deck. Okay. So you are not crying over the loss of this relationship, collaboration, partnership, familyship. Let's see what's going on. Tell us more, Spirit. I got voodoo and I got work. Mm, Now we do have a reverse magician out here. So I don't know if there was, I don't know with this reverse emperor if there was some spell work involved. I don't know if this is a warlock. Could be. A lot of those roaming around the streets these days. We're gonna see. Mature woman. Somebody was absolutely doing work. Okay, so there is some spell work being done or there was some spell work being done on a mature woman. Okay, so please take this how this resonates. Um, but we're gonna see because I'm also picking up a second storyline that you may be a mature woman who does spell work. So you may be a part of an ATR, or any kind of system like that. Let's see. Mature man. I normally don't take these in reverse, but he came in reverse. So it's giving me that he might be the energy. He might be the energy that is or was attempting to do some sort of spell work on a mature woman here. Divination. Yeah, okay. So that basically definitely confirms that it's some sort of magical practices going on here in this connection. Some sort of magical practices going on between the two of you. I don't know if you are the recipient or the sender, or he's the recipient and the sender, but there's some sort of magical practices with this voodoo and this divination, something going on here. Now, we're gonna get some more answers. Clarify voodoo. Actually, I'm gonna start with these two energies because it's gonna tell me more. Clarify the mature woman. Awakening. And change. Clarify the mature man. Mm, community and travel. Okay. So here's the one, a part of the ATR. He could be a voodoo priest or whatever they call themselves when they not a priest, but they, in initiation or whatever the case may be. And here's the one, again, that was doing the traveling. Remember, because we talked about that with the reverse 3 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. You are having an awakening or have gone through an awakening, or you found out that he was doing some form of divination, spell work, and you woke up to something and you made the change to basically send his motherfucker, excuse me, I'm about to say something, send his ass packing. He gotta go. He gotta go. Wow. So this Ace of Cups could actually be a love spell, you know, or this could be you no longer giving to someone that you loved because you found out that they were a part of some sort of a voodoo community, that they may have been doing divination and spell work on you. And when you got this, it was a shock and you made an abrupt change and you made them leave. You made them leave from your environment, from your space, from your life. You put them on the road, on the first thing smoking, which I don't blame you. Hmm. What clarify voodoo? We're gonna see right now. Can't make this up. I cannot. I can freaking not. Are you kidding me? Imprisonment of an earth angel? I don't know why. I just don't be knowing why. They can't leave the earth angels alone. Leave us alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bad, y'all. It's like, come on, now. Leave us alone, bro. They were doing voodoo to put you in some sort of an entrapment of it. Okay. So this is what you found out. Man, look at here. Work labor efforts. Clarify, please. Thief. Okay, so this is giving me that you may be a very abundant person. You may be in a very first off, this energy is giving me that you are a very abundant person, right? You may have started having some money issues and burdens and stuff, like just unusual things. They did work to try to take something from you, but this has something to do with finances. Man, look at here. So they try to do work on you to take some financial, in order for them to, this is why I say you are an abundant person. Because for one, you're an earth angel. But for two, for them to steal something financial from you, you would have had to have it to steal it. You understand what I'm saying? So this reverse 10 of Pentacles is now kind of giving me the vibes that they put you in a reverse 10 of Pentacles or attempted to. And I'm feeling kind of like they did. It worked for a while. So if you've been in a reverse Ten of Pentacles, if you've been dealing with a lot of burdens, there's about to be a change to that because you have severed the connection to this warlock here. And that's what he's gonna be called for the rest of the day I'm reading. All right. He's gonna be called a warlock for the rest of the reading. Okay. So whatever reverse Ten of Pentacles, wherever reverse Ten of Wands, that it's coming to an end. There's an end coming, or there's an end here already at the time of this reading for you. Because you called your power back with this Queen of Swords. When you got wind of whatever was going on with this warlock in this community, you called your power back and you stopped nurturing something. Now, you could have been giving to him financially. This could be one of those. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, this is another storyline I'm getting, y'all. This is another storyline, so y'all take it as it resonates. Both of you could have been a part of an ATR where you were the student. Because most of the times, a lot of times, not all the time, but we hear a lot about these high priestesses in these high priests in these ATRs that spiritually abuse their initiates for financial gain. So you could have been an initiate and found out that the high priest over your community that you were a part of was actually doing some janky stuff. And you have since pulled away from that. And because you have pulled away from that, this reverse Ten of Pentacles and this reverse Ten of Wands has come to an end, or is going to come to an end for you. Now that's one storyline that I'm getting, okay? Let's look at divination. Clarify divination. We have mental and emotionally unstable. Wow. We have relationship. Okay, so you could have went and got a reading on this person, on this warlock. Or you could have went and got some other form of divination from someone else on this warlock. And in that reading, they told you that you were going to end up crazy as a bed bug if you stay in this relationship with this person. Again, this could also be someone who is not necessarily a priest or anything. He could be an initiate. Or he could be just someone who dabbles. You know what I'm saying? Like they dabble in voodoo without knowing what the hell they doing. They dabble in it enough to try to put an earth angel in some sort of a binding. But they may not actually be a discipline. You understand what I'm saying? Like he may not actually be someone who was a part of the system itself, the religion itself, but he dabbles in certain little voodoo things, or he goes and he pays someone who was a part of voodoo to try to entrap an earth angel. He's still a warlock in my book. You know what I mean? But if you went and got a reading and found out that you are going to be left mentally and emotionally unstable if you stay in this relationship, and this is why you do not at all regret moving away from this thing here. Okay, this thing here. You don't regret it at all, because the shit was driving you crazy. And that was the point, to drive you cuckoo for Cocoa Pops, so that so they can siphon off this earth angel energy from you. Oh my God, there's so much of this going on. I have health concerns at the bottom of the deck. I have third party situation, and then I have the reverse. I mean the Queen of Swords, because I do not take these cards in the reverse. The Queen of Swords, which is also right here. This is giving like one of those guys that's like very, very abusive emotionally, mentally. Like he wasn't faithful, he wasn't providing, he was just basically expecting you to take him as he was without reciprocating. But this is giving some even deeper, darker shit, to be honest. Tell me more about the divination. I want to know more about that. Now you could be a reader. You yourself could be a reader. Well, this is saying that they were doing divination on you, trying to figure out how to keep you mentally unstable so you would stay in a relationship with somebody. But however you split this, that was not the outcome, because whenever you got wind of what was going on, you made a change. You made a change. Poverty, please help. So someone went and got a reading. Someone went and got a reading. I'm not really picking up the poverty. Maybe you went and got a reading because you was having financial issues that you have never had before. Okay. Maybe that led you to go get some divination done. And whoever read for you told you that if you were going to end up plumb damn crazy in this relationship with this man. Tell me more. Manipulation, because you were being manipulated. Your poverty is not because you're not an abundant woman. Your poverty is not because you're not resourceful. Your poverty is not because you just you're experiencing something financially, and the burdens that you're experiencing, you can tell that this is abnormal for your life. So what has taken place in your stability is, it has absolutely been manipulated. It has been created by someone outside of yourself. It has been created by someone outside of yourself. That's crazy, bro. Because you're a star seed, and it fell right over here on the earth angel. It fell right over here on the earth angel. My. Ooh. And a healer. Look at this. And there's the love spell energy. There's the love spell energy that you blocked. That you blocked by making the decision to get this person away from you. The love spell has been blocked. Your ancestors are not, this could also be a love spell or a spell that was placed on you, that because you have since stepped into this earth angel, star seed, healer energy, because you have stepped into, so it's given alchemist is what it's given. It's given you knew something was wrong and you alchemized it, right? You knew something wasn't right. So this energy that they tried to put you in with this voodoo is blocked. That love spell is blocked. So if you were at all concerned about whether it was, handled, it's been handled. Okay. So there is going to be, again, like I said, a change to this reverse Ten of Pentacles and this reverse Ten of Wands. You could take that to the bank. You understand what I'm saying? There's going to be a change because this individual that was in your life was absolutely manipulating that spirit of poverty and that spirit of lack, and that's that lack mindset. That they were manipulating that was not you. It was never you. It was never supposed to be you. Okay. Shit's crazy. What's going to be the outcome of this situation as it relates to this warlock and this community that he is a part of that attempted to put a binding on an earth angel starseed healer? I mean, what's going to be the outcome? Health concerns. Somebody going to end up sick if they're not already sick. Emotional pain. You don't do this kind of stuff to certain people, but some people just don't care. Either they soulless, either they have no soul, or their souls are very dark and dense, right? Like you just don't do this kind of stuff to certain people. Tell me more. What's going to be the outcome for this warlock in this community? It's a karmic masculine, and then we have North Node. So his North. this his karma is that he will not heal. He will not be healing. He will not be stepping into the North Node energy for himself. He will not be elevating. He wanted to be karmic, so he's going to have to sit in that karma. He's going to sit in that. Okay. And when you start, when the Most High makes the judgment to sit you in your karma and leave you there, then it is really no longer called karma. It's called judgment. There's been judgment pronounced on this bozo. And this is over. This is over. He is blocked from your energy and blocked from your life. And here you go, returning back to the rich girl, right? Returning back to the rich girl. Wow. I'm hmm. Let's get some closing messages. Actually, I want to get some where's my I want to get some logos out here. Logos are just symbols that we see in everyday life. I use them as spiritual icons. This will let you know and confirm for you this person's energy. So it's just another layer of spiritual information that you can use to see if this message resonates for you. So we're going to get some logos out here, and then I'll get some state energy, and then I will get a closing message. But you're about to have a turning point, complete turning point, okay? Um, and I feel like this karmic connection was a turning point for you. I feel like it was a turning point for you. It's unfortunate that people feel like they want to play around with stuff like that they shouldn't be playing around with. But when you come into this dimension as an earth angel starseed healer, pretty much everything you experience, good or bad, is utilized to make you a better version of yourself, right? So it comes with the territory, but at the same time, people should really operate in more spiritual justice and judgment and sound decisions than they do, okay? But they don't. So Give us some logos, Spirit Team. Give us some logos so we can identify these energies. We have Hyundai. We have YouTube on the back, okay? So any one of those logos, you could be a reader again. You could be someone who has a YouTube channel. You could be someone who drives a Hyundai. This person could have a YouTube channel. This bozo warlock man here, he could have a YouTube channel, or he could drive a Hyundai, okay? Or work for Hyundai, or work for YouTube. However the logos play out in your 3D environment, that's how you apply that, okay? What else? Vodafone, which is a cell phone service provider, okay? Now, this is a cell phone service provider in mostly in Africa, some parts of the UK. So this could be someone who is African, all right? This could be somebody who is not from the same, I said that in the beginning, they could be from a different country than you. Maybe you are American and this person is African, or vice versa, right? But with the voodoo energy, it kind of would make sense. And there's other countries as well. Look up Vodafone, and it'll tell you. But I remember, if I remember correctly, Africa, South Africa, and the UK is very, this particular company is very prominent in those places. Pepsi. This person could drink a lot of Pepsi. Mattel. IKEA. Okay. Let me get a few more. We have Spotify and Evian. So this person could drink a lot of water. You could like Evian water. They could like Evian water. And we have Burger King and John Deere. So however those logos resonate for you, take it as it resonates. We're going to get some state energy out here. I got to get my country deck so I can start pulling on countries, energies from different countries. So with the state energy, this could be somewhere where you are born, where you are from, where they are from, where you live, where they live, where y'all live together. You know, however you resonate as well with the state energies. State energies. We have Missouri, St. Louis, Kansas City, Springfield, Iowa, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Davenport could all be significant. Arkansas, Little Rock, Fort Smith, Fayetteville, and Virginia. Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake. All right. So this has been the collective name reading surrounding the energy of the name Lauren. Thank you so much for tapping in. Please, if you have not taken a moment to subscribe, go ahead and do that. Join the tribe. We would love to have you here. Hit the like button and leave a comment and let me know how this message resonated for you, how the name Lauren resonates for you, and turn your notification bell on so you'll know when I'm back with another message. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace, family.